name. Let me call TikTok here too. Let's see.
I'm 37 and
oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. So, how you guys doing today? Feeling good? Feeling good as I should. I just got back from lunch. I had a lunch with my friend and we went to JoJo. I don't know if you guys heard about it. Hello. Called JoJo. It's same owner, John George restaurant. Was good. I had a shrimp salad and tuna wrap, like tuna ball. It's like very delicious. And now guess what I'm having? My dessert. A piece of the grapes with the gelatin. So good. How you guys doing? Oh, I was so excited for this. This grape is so good. It's sweet. Amen. God bless you too. I have my both phones here, guys. So I'm on TikTok and YouTube, same time. Ginger tea. Ginger and lime tea. You see my daily reels? Good. I have pressed the like button for YouTube to live the life for more people. Yes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you know, simple. That's my style. I like simple, but more girly, more feminine, like dress, skirt. That's why I like dress up more. I don't have much pants. I just feel more girly on skirt or dress. And this is one of my favorite colors, like not beige, I forgot how we call this, off-white or something like that. Oh, okay. I appreciate you guys showing all the love and support. Yeah. Medicine, I don't take any medicine. I take supplement, vitamin D, magnesium, omega-3, 6 and 9, castor oil. I take castor oil pill. I feel really blessed. Never take medicine. I don't have to. I don't have any health problem. So, yeah. 1 or 2 meals a day. So that's how I do it. This year I'm trying to do more 1 meal a day. My dog, I was thinking about her today. So for those, if you don't know, I used to have a golden retriever. Unfortunately, she passed away last August. Chanel was such a good gift. It was one of the best thing happened to me. And now I don't want to no more dog. No dog. I have one plant now. And when she died, I'm sorry guys, I don't know what happened. The live just closed on YouTube. Yeah. What is my manicure? It's a Russian gal. She do amazing job. If you guys want, if you are in New York, I recommend you go to her because she's actually really good. It's kind of pricey. It's not cheap. It's like, I think it's $135, but lasts longer. I'd be like, this was done more than 3 weeks ago. So, she's amazing. I love her so much. Oh, pedicure, I go with the same gal. Same one do my manicure is the one do the pedicure. Hold on, let me look at YouTube here. I'll come back to you guys. So, YouTube ask, I walk 100,000 steps this week, 50 miles for my calories by now. Good job. Taiwan was like, wow, you go. I love it. I'm from Brazil, born and raised in Brazil, but I live in New York. Now let's look you TikTok questions. I weighed 42 kilograms for 106. I am fat. I never tell, ask this question. I never tell any opinion about anybody's bodies because that's not the point of the video. My video is for intention that if you are having unhealthy habits, for you better have better habits, for you to stop letting your emotions affect your decision about money, about food, about anything. That's the goal. I'm not here to body shame nobody. You are the only one can tell if your body is good or not. If you don't like the way you look, lose weight and see. You know what I mean? So, yeah. How to not overeat. Give us one tip that works every time according to you. Regulate your emotions. I don't know about you, but every time I overeat, was emotionally, was never about the food. I never thought her have extra. Well, I was just looking for protection. So the more you regulate your nervous system, more calm, more confident you're gonna be to feel your emotions rather than try to resolve all your problems by eating and work every single time. For example, my emotional trigger was feeling anxious. I used to feel anxious. When I feel anxious, I'll overeat. Now when I'm feeling anxious, rather than sit and grab food, I sit down, I ask myself, what are you afraid of, Mari? What are you afraid? Because anxiety is fear. What are you afraid of? What do you focus on to feel this way? Because both is available. The bad and the good are available. And whatever you focus on, that's what you're gonna see. Do you see the algorithm? When you watch a video, they keep sending you the same stuff. It is the same in life. If you focus on, you're gonna keep seeing over and over again because that's how it is. It's not magic. I don't drink Diet Coke, and my fasting is usually like 3 days. This year, I wanna try do a little longer, but I never done longer. But I know I can do it. It's everything mentally. So somebody asked about my fasting. What is the longest fast I have done? Like this last year, I did 3 days a couple times. So your sister followed me? That's good. Yeah, I know the majority of my audience is women, but health habits is actually for anybody. I don't count calories for one reason. I don't eat dairy, I don't eat sugar, I don't eat processed sugar. Or I don't eat dairy, I don't eat processed sugar, no processed food. I don't eat any processed food. No yeast, and I have 1 or 2 meals. So I think if I count calories, it would be a little too crazy. So I don't count calories. I never done in my life. And I've been skinny, even skinny than I am right now before. I never count calories. I never take medicine. Everything I done to be skinny, every time I'm skinny, is just close my mouth, eating less, walk, drink water, drink tea, all these simple things over and over again. Eating boring things, eating the same thing over and over again. I only eat protein, veg, and fruits. That's it. I went out now to eat. I had a salad and a little tuna with salad. Doesn't matter where I go. I just eat simple. All the restaurants, usually they have some options that you can do it. Thoughts on Botox. I hold as long as possibly I could. I did the first time now in December. Not December, January, beginning of January. I put a little bit on my forehead. So far I like it. I used to have a little two lines here when I have a lot of expression. It's kind of coming back. But, you know, they say only lasts 3 months. Maybe my body's not even gonna be 2 months. We'll see. All right, let me look for more question. Do you ever have any cravings? How do you manage to not taste different food when you're traveling? No, I taste different food. I mean, like, I'm always focused on proteins, protein, veg, and salad. Of course, everywhere you go, food are different, but I'm always looking for a protein, a veg, and fruits as a dessert. You get used to. If you are changing right now, if you are, if you're in a transition, to add health habits, of course, it's gonna look so hard for you right now, but things get better, I promise. It's not gonna feel that hard forever. Just for you guys know, like, especially if in YouTube, probably a lot of new people, I don't give any space for hater, okay? Like, the second I see, maybe sometime you get lucky that I didn't see your comment, but if you make any disrespectful comment, I block you instantly. You have free will in the country, not in my page. I'm not asking nobody to stay here. I'm not expecting everybody loves me, but if you stay, it's by your choice. So be respectful with myself, with anybody else here. What the weight I maintain now? So, hold on, who asked this? Things. So I stopped talking about my weight because I had my account banned once. So I just say I'm 5'8.5" and I'm happy with my weight right now. I just work to maintain. Yeah. Yes. No, I don't give you space for any haters. No, not anywhere in my life. I never did. And maybe because I'm never gonna understand somebody hater because I've been on social media. I used to have Instagram. I've been on TikTok and never, even when I was not creating nothing, I never went to nobody's page, try bring somebody down. Never in my life. It's something I'm proud to say. How do I manage to eat effortless, beautiful? Here's the thing. I feel like when you're in peace, when you are mindful about everything you do, and when you have God in your heart, you'll be more relaxed. You have more faith. You just, even when things don't go the way you expect, you're less attached to the outcome. It's very easy to find yourself so attached how your life should be, how things should do, what people should do. And that is not really healthy because as a human being, we all messed up. People gonna disappoint you. Life is gonna go the way you don't expect. But how will you do it? Do you close yourself? or you still open? And I think that's one of the reasons we're here. To stay open, doesn't matter what happened. Yeah, like last year, losing my dog was a big deal for me. I thought I would close up after her, but I'm so glad that I still open. Even I lost my loved one. She was my dog soul. Is dark chocolate good? Please tell me. I personally, the cacao is the fruit that is health. I personally not eat anything processed. I don't care what they say, if it's sugar free or if it's not or whatever. I don't do it. But people say if you like chocolate, at least have dark chocolate. And also remember, you don't have to do everything perfect. If you like chocolate and if you're able to change milk chocolate for dark chocolate, it's some progress. Celebrate that. You know what I mean? Go step by step. And like say, you're eating a lot of processed food. Change for fruits, eating more fruits. Now that you're eating more fruits, maybe you start choosing better the fruits, like go step by step. Don't try to go from 0 to 100. Thank you. And YouTube see me with no filter. They don't have filters here, but it's good. You guys see how it is. So what I'm eating now, this is, I need to post. I don't think I post on YouTube. I need to post. It's the gelatin with grapes. Gelatin is protein, is collagen. So I don't take processed collagen. So this is a good dessert for me. We had a lunch and I'm allowed to have fruits for dessert. So when I get home, I'm eating one of this piece. How tall I am? 5'8.5". I'm kind of tall. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, I'm tall. 5'8.5", almost 5'9". Now this you put in the fridge. When you put in the fridge, the gelatin, become like gel. You don't have to put in the freezer. Somebody asked if I'm Brazilian. Yeah, born and raised in Brazil. So Elena asked, what advice you give to a 17 years old? 17 years old. You trying to think about what career, what are you gonna do for your life? One thing I'll tell you is really follow your heart. Because don't try choosing a career just to look more significant, to look more important. Really, because you're the one who have to work forever, like until you want to work. But don't choose a career because somebody think it's cool or nice. 22 years old, so you had to finish college. Kind of same line, don't try and impress people, because at that young age, we are so focused on, to prove that we can do things, to prove that, I don't know if you guys feel that way, but I used to feel that way when I was younger. I used to feel this need that, just to show that, yes, I was smart, yes, I can do it. And now I look back, I was like, nobody cares. People don't really care. The only people are really impressed with everything you have done is yourself. Nobody's more impressed with the things you have, the things you do, than you. Oh, I have been to the most hard college. Oh, all right. People don't care about that. And we give so much importance on these things. So If you say, "Hi, Mari, I tried getting to this college and I could not do it," blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares, honey. Nobody cares, I'm telling you. Most people are self-conscious about themselves. 99% of the people I think about themselves, how they look, what they're gonna say. Do you know a lot of meetings, people are not even listening what you're saying? They're just thinking about what they're gonna say, when is the time for them to talk. So that's literally what people do. What I do, I'm a life coach. I've been a life coach for the last almost 6 years now. I love it. I used to be a lawyer in Brazil. That's why I talk about the career, because I choose my career for the wrong reasons. I used to be a lawyer. I had tried big real estate here. I hate it. And now I'm a coach. I've been a coach for the last 6 years. I'm obsessed. I completely love to help people shift the mindset, regulate the emotions, regulate the nervous system, change the beliefs. Because if that is a behave, the only reason you behave the way you behave is because that is a belief. To sustain the behave, need to have a belief sustain the behave. If you don't believe, you not do it. The only reason you keep doing what you do is because that is a belief holding the behave. If the belief was not here, the behave will fail. You not keep doing what you do. So ask yourself, what I believe is true for me to behave this way? My light just turned off. Anyway. So somebody asked, how long take you to... Hold on, let me just block somebody here. It's like somebody say, I don't take advice from a woman. What are you doing here on a woman YouTube channel? Duh. Let me do yourself a favor, sir. Let me block you. Perfect. Now you're gonna see me again. What kind of workout making me feel most confident and energized? Walking. And that's what I'll say, you pick up something you can do every day. I actually love walking. I have a lot of fun doing it. Especially outside, I can walk for hours and hours. It doesn't bother me. Like yesterday, I walked 12 miles. Not like on once, I walk 6 miles in the morning, then I have things to do, then I walk another 4, then later I walk another 2. So, but I don't mind walk. So I actually love walking, making me feel good. It's low impact, does affect me. I used to run, and when I was a runner, I used to feel so hungry. Now I walk for miles and miles and I don't get hungry. Grapes and gelatin. So you get down the weight and you feel fatigue. So maybe you should go to the doctor and check and do a checkup, guys. Here's the thing. It's important to do a checkup. I do every year. I check. I go to the heart doctor, to the eyes doctor, to the oncologist. I just check everything. Why? Because if you are feeling in a certain way, it's because your body's telling you something doesn't feel right. You might, I don't know. You know, for example, a lot of girls ask me, Mari, I don't have my period. I lost my period. That's nothing to do with eating healthy meals. If you're having healthy meals, you're supposed to get your period normal. I never lose my period. If you lose your period, that's a hormone thing. That's a hormone situation. It's not because you're eating healthy. I have a high nutrition meals. Every time I'm eating, I'm like, okay, that's enough protein, that's enough fiber. I have this, I need that. I'm looking for that. I'm not just, okay, I'm eating less. A lot of people are eating all day, but zero nutrition. The body's getting zero nutrition. So what's the point? you eating a bunch of time and a bunch of garbage, or you maybe have less meal but real food. How long did I have been eating gelatin? It's been a while now. I start posting. I don't know. I don't know. Remember the first time I post, but I eat gelatin for a while. It's been like 8 months, I think. Like consistently. Before I would make some time, but now I'm eating like every day. And I make different ones. Sometimes I make with tea. Sometimes I was making with the coconut milk. Remember? I don't know if you guys saw that video. But the coconut milk was making my stomach upset. So I cut off the coconut milk. No, it's not pork. This one I use is beef. What is the gelatin from? It's from, it can be from the pork, can be from the chicken, can be from the beef. They have even vegan gelatin. You need to do the research, but I know they have vegan. The one I use is beef from the cow. The one say bleh, you know? So, how to overcome binging while you're studying? So someone asked me this. How to overcome binging while you study, because it's very stressful. The only reason you're overeating because you're resisting reality. When you stop resisting reality, you're going to stop overeating. What are you afraid? It's the only reason you stress because you allow you stress. What are you seeing? Like, okay, it's difficult content that like difficult for learn, or what it is? Why triggering you? Focus what you can and let it be everything else. And be like, oh, I'm hurting, I'm studying too much, I'm feeling like I'm missing life. You know, we all pay the price. We all pay the price for something. If you want, for example, right now you're studying, you probably need to be more in the house, more reserved. And one day, you know, you're gonna be more time and more money to hang out with your friends. And that's life. I had a friend in Brazil who was almost 10 years with no social life, nothing. All she did was study because she wants to be a judge. And now she's a judge, high salary, very respectful, got married, having fun with her husband, kids. And like, but 10 years, for 10 years, she has zero social life. So everything you want, you have to pay the price for. Michael, I post them later. I'm so horrible with names. I have this contract forever. It's gonna be now 9 years. It's the Pearl Haze, but I forgot the name of the company. But I'll post for you guys. I used to wear them all the time when I had a prescription, but now I don't have prescription anymore, so I put them sometime. So do I? Yeah, I personally don't do heavy weights. I start lifting just because the doctor recommend for my back. But I very light walk, and when my back's feeling better, I'm gonna do Pilates, but I'm not doing yet. My back's getting better. Before, if I do this, oh, it would be so hard. So it's working. Okay. What my favorite meal? Oh, that's a tough one. But I'm trying to get less emotion about food. What I mean about that is, even when I have a meal where I really like it, I'm trying not to be like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. I'm like trying to be chill. So my favorite protein is salmon. I do love salmon. And I could eat salmon every day, honestly. Salmon with broccoli and some fruits. Lychee, grapes, pineapple, watermelon, what else? Kiwi, the golden kiwi. Oh yeah, I do love it. I really love it. Oh, the carrot salad. The carrot salad with spicy. I love spicy. So if I put anything like spicy, I can eat. Like the carrot salad with olive oil, pepper, salt, and maybe some jalapeno. Melt my mouth. Like my mouth is watering right now. Do you recommend stubborn belly fat? What do I recommend for stubborn belly fat? Sometimes a lot of this, especially like if this low fat here, sometimes can be high cortisol. High cortisol can keep that fat. So what I recommend is you to, one thing is be less stressed, regulate your nerve system. And also chia seeds with apple cider vinegar. So what you can do if you don't want, I personally don't like to just take the apple cider vinegar clear. So I do the gel. So I'll just eat the gel and I'll drink the chia. Oh, you cannot see me? TikTok, you guys see me or no? I don't get it. That is a share. Guys are funny. I actually can see it. Let me see. Let me go to a different place. I can see it. You're right. Probably it's a good idea that I find a place to sit. Somebody asked, that is a chair next to you. You can sit down. Hold on. You guys are funny. You guys are so me. Like so like my energy, because I'm the same. Because I like the light here. The light here where I am now, it's good. But let me go. I know. See, well done. All right, now I'm sitting. Good. Better now? So let me get something to hold the phone. All right, I have you guys here. So can you have another 15 minutes? I do need to go. So much to do. Oh boy, the phone, only one I want to hold. Let me put TikTok here and YouTube here. So I have to hold. Yeah, my hair is growing finally. I cut my hair 2 years ago right here. If you watch my old videos, YouTube probably gonna have, but I cut my hair here and the color was brown. I used to like do color in my hair. Thank God I let it go this time, because I personally look my face now and I'm like, God know the perfect color for my hair is black. That's the color much more better with me. Thoughts on plant-based by Yuad Fish. So you're pescatarian. I have been pescatarian. I have been vegan. I have been pescatarian, and now I eat everything. I think if you're eating like this and you're feeling good, that means a good diet for you.
Whatever diet, if you're feeling good, energized, you're less inflammation, good, keep doing. But if you let's say, why I change? In my case, I felt amazing. My hair was looking good, my skin looked good, but I really start missing sometimes steak. And I was like, oh, I like steak. And the reason I stopped eating was just because I feel bad for the animals. But I was like, you know why? I'm sorry, animals, but I'm gonna put myself first. And I start put myself first. What I mean is like, even if I feel bad, I still eating them. I know it's sad, but I do eat. But if you like it, if you are plant-based, you eat fish sometime, and you're feeling good, keep doing. I am selfish. You're right. I am. And I'm not even sad to say that I am. I'm kind of proud that I am. I'm actually able to put myself first. Do I ever overeat? Yes, like yesterday. I overeat yesterday. I was supposed to get I think was 8 or 9 ounce of steak, and I got the biggest one. I think was like 13. Was a big steak. I was not supposed to eat all that steak, and I did it. I ate all the steak, all the veg I asked for, and when I came home, I had the the grapes with the gelatin. So when I went to sleep, I was totally full. And sometimes I buy a kiwi. I love the golden kiwi. They come in Whole Food like a package of usually like 9, 10 kiwis. The last time I bought it, that's why I'm taking a break from them, because last time I didn't have self-control. I ate the 9 kiwis in less than an hour. So that's normal. Not for me, like not for the new version of me, because she have self-control. Fruits always be my weakness. When I start eating fruits, it's very hard for me to stop. And it's not hungry. It's just emotional. It's just in habit to finish, and feels like I need to eat everything once. And I have no reason to be in a scarcity. So I'm like, no. I don't have breakfast. That's one thing. Not even at a younger age, I never really like breakfast. I never wake up feeling hungry. Before I used to have lunch and dinner. Now, sometimes I do one meal, sometimes I have two, but this year I'm intentionally try have more one meal a day. What I do after overeat, I have a deal with myself. Every time I overeat, I have to overwalk. So yesterday I already overwalk. So that's probably one reason I was feeling less guilt. But yeah, I need to overwalk. Like today I already walked 2 extra miles because of the overeating yesterday. I don't cry. Like I feel bad, but you know why? I already did. What are you gonna do? You cannot come back and realize what emotion trigger you. In my point of view yesterday, I was like on a dinner, and it was my only meal. So I was like, you know what? Let me just have a big steak because I'm not gonna eat anymore. I was just giving myself an excuse to eat more. So yesterday I walked 12 miles. I don't even know how much step. I don't count step. I count miles. But my goal is minimal 6 miles every day. My favorite workout is walk. I love walking. Walking for me is like, and I like to do in the morning before my body understands what's going on. Literally. I wake up in the morning, go for my walk, before my body be like, oh my God, are you tired? No, I don't give time for my body to realize what's going on. Then when I come back, I'm like, wow, you already walked 6 miles, 8 miles. Usually early. Why do I put a fake lens? Because I like them. Yeah. Because I like it. And I realize I have a free will. Imagine. It's my body and I can do what I want. 4 miles, that's good, hon. 4 miles for you. You do your thing. You're feeling good. Not run. I used to run. I even run New York Marathon back in 2021. My first New York Marathon. I used to be a runner, not anymore. When I was a runner, I feel hungry. I feel so hungry. When I come back from run, I'll be like starving. I can't eat anything. So running really was aggressive on my body. So you fast, Nicolene say, I fast for a day if I overeat. I done that too, honey. Sometimes I overeat so bad that I need to fast the next day. we all have we all have our own escape. But you know, that's one thing I keep talking about this, because when you understand, it's not about the food. The piece of chocolate, the piece of extra steak, the fruits I overeat, they don't make us to feel better. It just make us to feel safe at that moment. And actually, after, you feel horrible because you know you don't need it. You're full, and you kind of, you're stretching your stomach for no reason. And when you understand that, you'll be like, you know why? I can find another way to have dopamines. I don't need to only have dopamines by eating. And when you stop resolving all the problems with food, you realize how much time you wait, like how much you're destroying, like really destroying your life. We have a fat pandemic. I don't know where you guys are, but in US it's 74% of the US adult population. It's obese or overweight. This is a big number. And I'm not taking my country off either. Brazil, I don't know the percent right now in Brazil, but it's a huge obesity people. And we normalize. And people think it's okay to be fat. And it's not, honey. It's one disease. The same way we have disease, like let's say, now I can think about one disease, but same way you have obesity, it is a disease. Excuse me, I'm fat as hell. No. All right, honey, you are, but what are you doing to change? You know what I mean? It's like when I say you're fat, okay, you were fat, but what are you doing to change the situation? Are you eating better? You're right. Fame is like diabetes. I forget to mention diabetes. I think, I forget it. I don't want to say wrong, but I think it's 40% of the US adult population are diabetes or pre-diabetes. And the worst, children. Now we're having a huge number of children with diabetes and pre-diabetes. It's insane. And people, as soon you talk about eating health, and people be like, do you see all these young girls under eating? I'm so concerned. I'm like, for real? For real? I just like, it's kind of upset me that the second you talk about health, show up a bunch, like, okay, you talk about eating health, show up a bunch of doctors. Oh, don't do this, don't do that. Oh, are you under eating? You need to eat more, blah, blah, blah. I see videos of gigantic people eating a whole cake and getting millions and millions of likes, and I never see anybody tell them, oh, have you thought about stop? How you get this big? I never see they getting banned as well either. But the second you tell people, you know why? You don't need any medicine. The medicine is right here in your mind. The second you understand, you are eating your emotion, you are eating your patterns. The second you get that, you actually, your supermarket, that's where you should go get your medicine, at the supermarket. Your skincare, your health start at the supermarket, not at the pharmacy. If you say that, oh my God, now, oh, forget about it. You are ED. She's ED. This is what I call ED. This is really exhausting. I'm like, when people gonna wake up and understand that? No, guys, I'm literally Somebody's like, are you funny? Yes, and imagine, I don't take any medicine and I'm like this. Imagine if I take anything. I just piss me off. For real. I see a bunch of girls now creating video. I'm really concerned about these women. They're getting too skinny. Really? How about we be concerned about the people dying with diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure? How about that? Are you concerned about them? Because they are 74% of the population. Or are you concerned about me looking good and feeling confident? Because that's what I think trigger people. They want a company. They want you to stay fat for them to feel a little less bad about them being fat. That's what people want. Because here's the thing. If you are fat and you hang out with people who are always fit, you're going to start questioning, oh my God, what am like, you're going to crave for change. But if you always hang out with people who are gigantic and you are a gigantic, so you guys overeating together, eating all the garbage together, blah, 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 blah. So now you're so comfortable in your space. But the second you see somebody having a healthy habit, eating well, no overdrink, and if you get triggered, you don't get triggered with them. You trigger yourself because they remind you what it could be done for you, for your health. And don't wait for the doctor to tell you. If you don't change, you're dying. If you don't change, you're going to have a heart attack. If you don't change, you're going to have a stroke. Don't wait for that time. And for all those people coming in my videos, we all gonna die. Everybody's gonna die. I know, bitch. I know that. Like, it's one thing I know, that we all gonna die. That's the only certainty we have in life. We're born, we grow, and you die. Some people don't grow, but yeah. That's for sure. When? That's the mystery. That's the uncertainty. We don't know how long we're gonna be here. You can be here for another month, 2, a year, 10 years. How about you be here for another 50, 60? This body you're taking care of can stay here for another 50 years well, for you able to take care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, or not. Because I will tell you, for example, what I see the most elderly, healthy people, what they have in common, they're skinny. I never see an older person fat. When I mean like 85, 90s, because I do have friends who are 90s, who are 85, who are 70. They're all thin. They're all in shape. They all eat health. They are all exercising. So if you want to stay here longer, it's better to take care of yourself. Longer and healthy. But if you don't care, all right, keep doing you. Mari, do we eat pizza sometime? That's one thing I can't, honey. I tell you why. I have dairy, gluten, and yeast allergy. So it's one food is completely poison for me is pizza. Because you can say, Mari, you can have gluten-free. No, because I have yeast allergy. You can have no dairy. No, but all the pizza is gonna have yeast. Yeast is the product put up to grow the bread. So I'm allergic to that as well. So I never really eat pizza. I don't like either. Even when I used to have my garbage day, was never with pizza. How to lose 5 to 8 kilos in 8 months or less. Any tips? So here's the thing. To lose any pounds. It doesn't matter if you want to lose 1 pound or if you want to lose 2 pounds or 100 pounds. My tips is the same. My questions for you is, how often do you eat? What you eat? What quality food do you have? Do you drink water? Do you sleep well? How it is your cortisol? Why? Because everything matters. Let's say, Mari, right now I have 3 meals a day. Have you thought about have 2 meals? Cut off 1 meal. You don't need 3 meals a day. That's another BS they tell us. Oh, you need 3 meals. No, you don't need it. maybe cut off, start having 2 meals. What do you eat when you eat? How you break your fast really set the tones for your day. If you break your fast with carbs, like a lot of people do, break the fast with bread, that boosts your blood sugar. Your blood sugar gonna go high. Now you're gonna feel more hungry during the day. So my recommendation for you is start breaking your fast with protein and fiber. Break your fast with eggs, spinach, or asparagus, some protein and fiber, or chicken, or whatever you have. Get off the carbs to break the fasting. If you want to eat carbs, eat in the second meal or after a couple bites. Brasileira. I'm Brazilian, born and raised in Brazil. I started learning English when I was 31. So, yeah. How do you think about fasting for a week? I never done, Cal. I do see testimony people have done. I want to do this year, set 1 week fasting. I don't know when yet, but I definitely want to do it. So, and fasting for me, it's more not just weight loss. It's just when I fast, the most of the time I have done fast, I usually do like 3 days. It's like spiritual. Just is more spiritual than weight loss thing. I just feel close to God. I just feel so connected to myself, to my thoughts, you become so aware. I don't even know how explaining. Only if you fast, you're gonna feel that. Olive is like you too. So that's something. It's no explanation. I think it's just people who have done know what it is. And because I experienced that with 3 days, I want to really experience a little deep connection, maybe get close to God. I don't know what it is, but it's just something so powerful when you fast, and I love it. How do I manage cravings before your period? Like right now, I'm dealing with them because my period is next week. And I usually feel more, I would say this, gonna get better. Like if you ask me a year ago, I'll be like crazy at this time. Usually 1 week before my period, I used to be like so hungry, so overwhelmed, so tired, bloating. Now I feel less the size effect. I feel a little more cravings. I crave for steak. For some reason, my desire to eat steak is higher, so I'll just give myself a steak. I don't eat chocolate, so I'll eat more grapes. That's why I have that grapes dessert for this week, because I'm actually at that time where I'll craving for more fruits. If you're already in a habit to eat processed sugar, I recommend you to change. Maybe start having some fruits. Start this next time when you get the period cravings, rather than just eat your chocolates or whatever. Eat fruits, and next period you're gonna do the same and do the same. Get away off the processed sugar, guys. I'll tell you, it's just inflammation on your body. Make you fat, make you inflame. It's not benefit. Dates a good example. Like it's very sweet. You can eat dates, you can eat grapes, you can eat what I was eating another day, the black ones. They're very sweet too. I forgot the name in English. In Portuguese, you say ameixas. Banana is good. They have calories, of course, but it's better than processed. Lychees, oh my god, I love lychees. Lychees one of my top favorite food ever. Oh, the plumes. Yes, thank you. Yes, the plume, the blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. The berries is all good, and they're not so high calories, so they're healthy. They're antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, so it's a lot of good option. Yeah, the plume is good and help your digestion also. So it's so many, like if you like more sweet, there are sweet option. are more healthy and better for you. All right. Let me go to the light. It's getting dark here, or you guys still can see me good. I was going back to the. I do need to go, guys. I have so much to do. I swear, it's so easy to just be here talking to you guys about the topic. I love it, rather than sit down, grab my book. And I have my reading challenge. That's one thing I recommend you to add into your life is reading challenge. I have my walking challenge, I have my reading challenge, and I have my eating challenge. My friends is like, your whole day. She's like, your whole day is a challenge. I was like, pretty much. But I know myself. I'm so easy to sabotage. If I don't do a challenge, I'll be like, oh, I'm tired today. I'll read tomorrow. Then I'll not eat. I'll not read tomorrow. I'll not eat the next day. So it's good to make a challenge because I force myself to do it. Let me say goodbye to you two first. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. So I promise to be here more. I've been more often on TikTok. It's just like people really interact, but I appreciate you guys. Today was amazing. And yeah, hope to see you soon. Kiva! You here this whole time? I didn't see you. All right, Kiva, I just noticed Kiva's here. It's my friend on YouTube. Gail, you here this whole time? All right. I love you. Thank you. I appreciate your help.